Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am on a earlier walk. We usually walk in the night, like after dinner, but I've decided I'm going to try to take 2 walks a day because I've noticed that since I've hit 35, it's a lot more difficult to get in shape. And I don't know, I just don't really like the way my body feels. I like to be on like the heavier side of like my height, what's suggested for my height. But yeah, so I'm on an early walk and I'm by myself. Robert's at work. He gets off probably in like 2 hours. I think he just sold a car, so he's delivering a car right now. But I don't usually like to record myself walking because it's a lot of heavy breathing involved. And because I try not to be a mouth breather. So I've decided that I need to lose a little bit of weight. So I'm not really sure like the best way to do it. I think mainly for me right now it's just learning to stay active on a daily basis and eating smaller portions. It's weird because I'm not really a big, like, I don't know, like obviously I like to eat, but I've never really been big on like excessive eating, I guess. But I'm noticing more now, like if I get bored or something, I don't know, I'll be like, oh, let me snack on something. And I'm actually noticing that. So, I am going to be more mindful about that. Oh, I just got a rock in my shoe. I'm going to be more mindful about that. And maybe try to do something better. Try to have better habits when I get bored, like picking up a book to read, exercising, praying, literally anything except just eating. And I don't know, there was a quote that I heard once. I think it's attributed to like Benjamin Franklin, but I don't know if that's like who actually said it. But it's eat to live, don't live to eat. So I don't know who actually made that quote or said that quote, but I agree with that. I want to enjoy food and, you know, good fellowship over food and family time and stuff, but I don't want food to make me unhealthy either. So I've also been having a lot of trouble with my knees, which is like to be expected. I did hurt one of my knees. I did hurt one of my knees a while back. But just overall, I can tell that the weight is definitely affecting my knees. And I'm only 35, or at least I feel like I'm only 35. Some people might think that's old already. I guess it's kind of up for debate. Regardless, if I, whatever age I live to be, I obviously do want to be the healthiest. And I don't know, I guess I realize now that like things take discipline, and sometimes we're not always willing to discipline ourselves for the benefit of our future, basically. So I'm trying to get better about just being mindful of that, and also having moderation. So I originally had my step goal. at 2,500. And that was like, I don't know, I guess I set it for that because I have like a hair on my face somewhere. I guess I set it there because when we would take a walk around our block, by the time we got to the end of our block, I could feel my knees starting to hurt. So I thought like, oh, okay, that's a good, zone to keep it in. But I feel like the more I walk, even though my knees kind of start to hurt at the end, the better they feel overall. So, plus it feels good to get my blood pumping, my heart pumping. Feels good to get a nice sweat going on, even if it's uncomfortable at the time. So, I set my steps or whatever it's called to 4,000 today, which I know is like less than half of the recommended daily, but there's no way I'm setting it at 10,000 right now. Not happening. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I just took a shower before I left and put in a load of laundry, took out some chicken breasts, hopefully for dinner. I don't know if they're going to defrost it because it's already like 4 o'clock. I should have taken them out last night, but yeah, so we don't really have anything planned for Memorial Day right now. I like to go, I don't know, I like to do random things. Like, something I thought about doing and something I like to do every now and then is go to the cemetery just to like eat lunch. I know it's like a weird thing, like who takes lunch out to the cemetery to go eat lunch? But I don't know, sometimes when I've had like a hard day or I'm sad or whatever, I feel like going out there gives me perspective. I look at all the graves of people who once existed, and I don't know, something about it gives me peace and also gives me like new perspective. It's like I appreciate life a lot more after that, and I guess it teaches me to not take things for granted, however you say that. It teaches me to just be thankful and grateful and appreciative, and makes me reflect on the people's lives, like who were they, what life did they live, how did they get here, that kind of thing. So I thought about maybe doing something like that for Memorial Day, going to the graves of former soldiers and just reflecting. So I know a lot of the places are like packed for Memorial Day. Like anywhere you try to go is like super busy. But I don't know. I just hate following the trends in terms of like anything. Easter, Christmas. Anyways. Oh, it's a lot easier to walk and it doesn't feel like so much exercise when I'm talking to you guys or talking to myself. So, yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do for Memorial Day, but I definitely want to reflect on, you know, our military and just America in general, just people that have throughout our history fought for our freedoms and sacrificed their lives and just everything. Well, I'm a little more than halfway home. I have a few more blocks. And I need to put some pep in my step, and my arm is dying from holding the phone. So I think this is where I'm going to end the video. I will try to update and use this as a way to hold myself accountable for what I said I was going to do. And use you guys as company while I try to get healthy. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.